It is all the way down to the wire here, 100 Thieves and FaZe. One final map to bring him to the upper bracket final against the guard who waits to defend their right to go towards Champions. Another international appearance for them possible. But for these two teams, it feels like we haven't seen them there for 100 Thieves in forever. And for FaZe, it has never happened. And we need Baby Bay at an international tournament.
Give the people what they want, man. For the culture. FaZe starting off on attack. Again, Baby Bay was hot. Man, he was scorching on Breeze. Can he carry that same heat? Can he carry that same momentum into the third map?
He was very crucial in their win against EG on this map. A 6 overtime thriller to close out that series. And it was actually Superman too, who dropped a 40 on this map. He was kind of quiet on Breeze though.
Here.
After the fantastic Haven performance, he needs to step it up.
Man, I thought the setup was there off of the slow, the swing, the shots, but no, there's actually a fight that's happening down long too, and you see 100 Thieves want to push the matter forward. Boys isolated, all he has is a spike, and he's by himself, but Flying now rotating his way through, wanting to take the fight to Bang himself. Bang gets 3 on the round, but it's still not enough. It's a 2v2.
Where do they decide to go, Cat or Spawn? It will be Spawn. A good decision because this could catch him off guard, but
30 seconds
Baby
left.
Bay is all the way deep on the side. If he is paying attention,
Spike
this could
planted.
be really, really devastating for them to be able to set up a crossfire against the 100 Thieves approach here.
You wonder too, when Fly's dart is going to be back up, and is it going to... Yeah, there it is. And oh man, he guesses right. He guesses right. Is it going to get the tag? No, they seem to be stepping around it, but the spam's coming through, so they know where they are, and there it is. Stellar tags the Prowler. Try to find some info. Baby Bay is able to keep it back for now. 66 HP. A little bit more utility dropped this way as Baby Bay having to swing around the utility, gets into a 1v1. Derek have equal health, man. Oh, they almost had equal health, but Derek wins it out. 46 HP, left with 20. And he's going to get the defuse. 100 Thieves once again get the pistol.
Dude, how is this guy clutching this often? It is ridiculous. He had 5 1v1 victories heading into this map. Make that 6 1v1 victories. Derek is unreal in these situations right now. And it's not stopping here on map 3. It is not stopping.
Smiles all around for the boys as they go one step closer to getting past their rival. And that's exactly what this has become, by the way. If you think about how many times these two teams have matched, how good the series have been every time they've played against each other. This is a full-on rivalry that we're watching unfold. We're watching transpire in North America. And the head-to-head could not come at a better time.
A force here for FaZe too. Oh, the position for Bang. He's in trouble, but he can make some damage. Oh no, it's the worst case scenario for him. Goes for the Bulldog burst and it doesn't hurt.
This is the approach that they found success with on Haven. Remember, FaZe dry contacting their way into B, had so many rounds go their way. Now they do some of the same into A. The flash into Dicey's face, the Superman's playing on the other side of the Jenny, but the spam comes through. Dicey finds another. He's gone undetected until Will cleans him up. Now, Hell cleared out. 100 Thieves just down to 2. So are FaZe, and they get the kills that they need at the end. We're tied at 1.
And it looks like Haven from the start here. A force back for FaZe, and it's fast to deny and take the A site here from 100 Thieves. And the retake is not good. This is so much fun to watch when FaZe is on like this. And we were missing it on Breeze. 100 Thieves. Bang, for example here, massive impact on that pistol. But they're another first death for him. And he is consistently trying to get extra value where his teammates aren't necessarily producing what you expect. And it nets him the most first deaths out of any controller. And with just the pistols, Dicey's taking full advantage of this farm.
And it seems like he was expecting the additional swing. Will teleported out, rendezvoused out of that early. I wonder if that was to give enough of a sound cue to think that they'd cleared that out, that there was no one else there, and that's where that swing came in, but Dicey wise to it. drop stellar. Well played.
Yeah, but 100 Thieves is re-exploring right now. Funny though, because Fly is making tons of noise. He's gonna get dropped here, but it's giving them misinformation.
Should get dropped, and he does get dropped. Asuna, they strike at the exact same time on opposite sides of the map. Superman, no utility with him. Almost didn't matter. As again, you see that they're just players from both sides all over the map. There's no real focus towards the site. Superman, the only one who's paying attention that way, while the rest of FaZe try to keep back 100 Thieves. Try to keep them at bay. And it's gotten down to a 2v2. They have weapons. This is doable. Derek's left alone in this 1v2. He's been good in the 1v1s. But with an additional foe before him, can he convert the same way?
Find you.
Utility dropped. The swing out as Derek gets cleared out. He spots one. He's gotten it down to a 1v1. No way! Derek does it again!
A 1v2 this time! And this was an eco round for 100 Thieves. They respond with their own. Are you kidding me? Just unbelievable.
A Red Bull clutch coming through for Derek, and it seems like those two names are just interchangeable at this point. They're synonymous.
Just call him Red Bull Clutch.
That's just that's outrageous, man. Fully flashed, expecting the swing, and Poise just walks into it.
There was a point in time in Valorant where we thought that eco rounds were, you know, they would come so often. But at Copenhagen, it really felt the opposite. Everybody was really converting on their anti-ecos. Here in this match, man, we're just getting a different story. It's a hero buy again for FaZe. We've seen them have success with this multiple times in this series alone. And they already had a rep before that.
You want to play? Let's play.
You see one of those two hero rifles. Now the Tour de Force online. So they've got something to this punch. This is not flat-footed. Here goes one of those rifles.
Important that Will starts winning these fights early. He has to get going in this defense. It's very weak for him on the attack.
The Nightfall only hits one. Dicey able to find some value with that Tour de Force, but that's all he's going to be good for. 3v3 here on the round.
FaZe is split up completely. Superman's going to finally join. But Poise could cause real trouble here as he picks up a weapon.
Yeah, but he's still on the other side of the map. Are they going to rotate back? Yeah, look at them, how they've rotated into A. FaZe just bring them along like a marionette on a string. And off of that, FaZe rotate back to B. Poise is taking the space that he needs. He's got the Vandal to work with too. Can he hold back the advances of 100 Thieves? He spotted one. Eric's position's been given away. Oh, and you know Rosna's too. Rosna snaps on him, swings around, and Derek cleans it up at the end. 100 Thieves with 3.
Oh my goodness. The Puppet Master and Poise as well, falling at the last second. He really could have gotten that kill because Asuna was not looking. He was not looking at all.
No, he wasn't.
They were fully focused on the spike coming in because of the time situation as it was. If they could just get that one kill, potentially they could back off, and Poise is nowhere to be traded. And get the spike. A recovery, but that looked really good for FaZe there. Again, on a hero buy. They just love to go for it. In some cases, it gets them in real hot water. But in some cases, it nets them with a situation where they should absolutely not be at all, which is usually a closer game or potentially even way in the lead.
Well, it's odd too, man, because it seems like as much as their play style tends to put them in hot water, that's when FaZe seem to get cooking, right? Like that's when they're able to find these chaotic rounds and these minor openings, these gaps in the armor that the opposition has, and they exploit that to the highest degree possible. And that round was a perfect, almost a perfect example of that, right? It easily could have gone their way, as you were saying, but 100 Thieves calling a timeout here early in the opening half of Ascent, and perhaps, yeah, they've won the last 2 rounds, but feeling some of that in the air, right? Like we have to figure out a way to control the chaos.
Well, I'll tell you exactly why they're concerned right now. The score is 3-1. Their money's looking fine. They have a gun round ahead of them. But the thing is, FaZe has been getting every single first kill so far. Look at it, find one though, finally, completely shut it down! And he goes for even more! This is what I'm talking about. When you set this guy up to be aggressive, he looks fantastic on this defensive side.
And remember, it was this map, this side, where he came online when 100 Thieves needed him most 2 days ago. Right, it was the 11th hour, and he continued to shoot, and they started to click. That's what got 100 Thieves that win alongside Bang. He seems to be carrying that over. I mean, FaZe, what the heck do you do, man? You still have a full minute left in the round. You're brutally outnumbered.
They're really expecting a push here on the A side. After already there's been some aggression. Sometimes teams tend to, when they turn the button on, they tend to, you know, just get their foot stuck on the pedal. But obviously with them this deep in spawn and with the crossfire set up for it too, they're going to opt to save.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of time to chat here, Balla.
30 seconds left.
I don't want to talk to you.
You wonder here, as 100 Thieves have shown the ability to apply pressure early on in the rounds. Again, man, it all goes around the man on your screen right now. Will with 2 massive openers off of that tour de force.
Yep.
How do
10
FaZe
seconds left.
circumvent that? Because again, that was key for 100 Thieves the last time we saw them play on Ascent.
Yeah.
And he's playing very well right now as well.
He also had a couple of different looks to go for this aggressive, right? Obviously, he just walks through the smoke on Cat. There's a couple of pieces of utility there to try to keep them back from tiles, try to keep them back from top mid. Most of the time, that's paired with Ascent just watching top mid, for example. This time, he's just on Cat. There's also just him walking out mid to, like, reverse Sabrosa and trying to, like, give you guys geography, like, map-based context of what I'm talking about. But
Hit him with the latitude and longitude, man.
Yeah. This sounded like a coaching TikTok right now. I mean, he does just walk down mid, basically. Yeah. And that has gotten him some value. The other place is B. I haven't necessarily seen him go towards the A side, and I think it's always aggressiveness with Will. In that NRG series, you saw him a lot have some passive angles where the shots would feel like they should come to him. Like, they're really easy shots, and he would not convert. So 2 signs, right? Is he going to keep up that aggressiveness, and will he actually hit those shots? The easy ones.
I mean, so far he's hit the answers on both of those questions, but the point being, well, can he carry it across, I think is very fair thing to ask. And on the side of FaZe, I know it's early, but who's the one who kind of takes off here? Who's the spark? Fly has played decently well so far.
I mean,
he had great impact on Breeze, too.
I look completely to Superman. Like, 100% of my attention right now on Superman. This guy was ridiculous in the close situations where they're really pressuring him. This time we got the no command up. Poise is all the way by himself in tiles, just to deal with the utility that gets thrown towards that side. And I think as the original utility off barrier gets used, yeah, he's going to tilt his way over here. And they're going to go for a no command execute here. Ascent is here to respond if he's fast enough on the trigger. They got 3 players here, though.
I mean, that's hairline trigger fast. You've all bunched up. Contact again? Dry?
No way.
Surely not, right? Surely not. No, that is what they do. And the first ult comes through. Baby Bay has gotten his way forward, and he gets the kill for his troubles, but Stellar trades it back. Stellar looking for a second. No. Poised. Drops some numbers. FaZe. The retake attempt. Certainly scattered.
Spike planted.
Certainly weak. Can they do it anyway? Outnumbered, the Prowler, the Haunt. Information all over the place as he just tries to go aggressive and he gets 1 kill. Once again, Derek in a 1v1. Last time we saw him in this, much more difficult, but this time Poise stops the fire with 3.
If that happened again, bro, I'd have lost my mind.
Yeah, we'd be done.
I love that idea from FaZe. Just contact it, even though there's possibilities of this no command coming up. You saw that was the idea from the beginning. I mean, in terms of the no command, I just did not expect the dry contact to go with it. And it's interesting because there really isn't any passive information gathering, like a turret or alarm bot or anything like that. Obviously, there's a trademark from Will, but he's consistently putting it towards that B site. So that dry contact play works really well. Here it is. The reverse Sabrosa push.
Yep, this is the aggressive look that we saw him find fire on against NRG in these very same moments. Very same angle. Oh, but Baby Bay this time flies to it. Look at him from up top, drops him down.
That is bold from Will. To expect that he's not spotted by Fly's shoulder peek, I mean, maybe he's just so reliant on Asna there that he just believes the top mid will be clear, but Asna left him really early.
Prowler out. Fly not detected. Once again, we find ourselves in this awkward stalemate, this lull in the round while we wait for reusable utility to come back up. Off of that phase, look to make the decision of where they want to go. A little pressure applied mid, enough to make you think about what's going on.
Slow again. Baby Bay's been isolated in these situations before. And remember, FaZe has been great at these first kill opportunities, but 100 Thieves is in the lead. And that's because their FaZe is struggling to convert these 5v4 opportunities, the man-up situations. So still not just a round one here, even though they're going for this B split, and they found Derek alone on the site.
Yeah, but be careful. He's got an Odin, and the ult comes through. Bank's going to be able to show up. He spots one head, drops it. There's the Odin. Now the utility to provide some more cover with 13 seconds left. They've taken care of them both.
10 seconds left.
Spike going to go down. A 3v3 here. It's Asna weak.
Really important that Superman does not get a smoke off here, and he won't. Because no command is available too, even though the cooldown for Superman's still potentially going to come up. Oh, that may just miss, so they have to clear logs again.
Paranoia. Gonna hit.
Got the one way up.
Smoke through, and now the ult comes through. Dicey falls. Wow, that shot must have been insane. He's flashed up. Superman not able to find any value either. Boys with everything before him's only going to be able to take down one. 100 Thieves take the site back.
Such a clean retake, too. And I mentioned Superman getting that smoke down. That might have been thrown before the spike went down. Either way, Stellar gets a kill through that onto Dicey. All the way back site. That should not happen. And then the flash is perfect from Asna. It gets the last two players who are on the site completely blind. So it's chaotic for the FaZe members to try to hold on. There we go, another plant for FaZe. And they won't opt to force this time, even though it's a reset situation. Will's got the op again. This time he's posted on Cat. Let's see if he just completely walks past the smoke.
Oh! One line, Baby Bay. Not finding anything. Man, I thought that was close. That, they continue to push forward.
Trademark's here. Oh, they're in a slow.
Oh my gosh, Baby Bay he just flashes, he just dashes into the smoke, and now the flash on the swing around. The kills come through for 100 Thieves. Oh, and they come through in bunches. A prime gaming flawless as 100 Thieves get to 6.
Ridiculous decision for Baby Bay there to dash into the smoke. I think the trademark triggered, and so he wanted to make sure that it wasn't landing on his teammates, but his teammates get it anyways. And he just gives a free kill to Asna, who gets 3 players blind there. Literally all 3 of his kills were on blind people. Should be illegal.
Yeah, well, it's gotten him to an 8-5 stat line so far. And a 4-round lead for 100 Thieves on the defensive side of Ascent. A heavy lean towards B, and that is where the spike is. Along with a lot of members of FaZe.
They're trying to bait for them to walk into Will's op here. And they'll try to reclear it here, but Baby Bay's got a really nice angle. Even with that Prowler, they shouldn't expect it. Also, Will takes a shot and just TP's out. Shot in the dark. And they wall off B main.
Here.
So they're grouped up to actually retrieve and fight against this mid push.
Pressure here still heavily in favor of FaZe. You've got that alarm bot on the other side. There it is, cleared out. Once again, you can tell what FaZe are trying to do here round over round. They want to apply some pressure mid, suggest that there's something going on here, and then reassess the round.
Going out. Powerless.
All coming through, Superman with the paranoid. He starts to swing his way around. Austin is able to keep them back for now as he gets a second.
I think Superman too.
Ooh. How is he so good in these situations? He's about to get a third once again.
One enemy remaining.
Derek gets the last. They weren't all flashed up this time around, but the kills come through anyway.
I mean, they basically were. No clue where Asna's spamming his phantom from through that smoke. Look at this. Just anticipating into the choke. And they're just not able to find his tracers whatsoever.
Spike down A.
And again, they just walk through that, trying to challenge him. Bang as well, been a great supporter of Ascent here on this cat position. And really, it's just locked down. This is now twice in a row where it's been virtually flawless when they go for a cat push.
Boys will hear a buy here, the Guardian in hand. Pistols the rest of the way for FaZe. Their attacking half so far has gone off with nothing more than a whimper. Only 2 rounds of success found.
This time they try to go fast mid with a KO knife to potentially find Will. If it finds Will, they pounce past the trademark. But instead, it doesn't find anybody. And again, Eric's adding so much pressure back against the mid take.
Fly, no ult or anything to follow this up here. Even with the drone getting the tag, Stellar puts the wall up. That is nothing but a ruse. The rest of the spike, the rest of the teammates, they're towards A right now.
Sure. They do get the orb for Fly. Notice how on these anti-eco rounds, Stellar is holding his wall. In comparison to some of the earlier rounds, they'll put that down way earlier. But against the anti-eco, there's just really so much value in getting it up without a contest because those pistols so slow at breaking it.
Even with Fly making some noise B, see if he drops his guard, but you saw 100 Thieves didn't believe it. They've rotated off. Now the Nightfall comes through.
It's flank!
Oh, poised, patient, finds one, not able to get the second. The Guardian down. Remember, that was the only real weapon that they had. How much more can they find? Stellar waiting in the smoke. Shots go a little sideways, but thankfully Bang is there to save the day. Now with 13 seconds left, FaZe with only 3 members left. Make that one.
Ooh. Clean
That
movement
quickly
from
turns
both of them.
to none. Yes, very well played.
This is starting to look very brutal. You need to dig deep here, FaZe, for something. Baby's going to go for an op, and I wonder, because Will has slowed down on those aggressive peaks, and that hasn't necessarily netted 100 Thieves a loss in production. Sure, for Will, he's not getting the entries that he was in those, the first half of this half. But Baby trying to hunt him, maybe. I really did like that position, top arch, too. Instead, a lot of pressure here. Remember, this was when they went for that weird late no command dry walk out on the Ed. Exact same setup.
Well, once again, pushing forward. Is there something to help top mid? He hasn't been spotted this time around. Off of that, you don't see Baby Bay reversing his way down cat. See what FaZe tried to run here. Baby Bay with the op. FaZe historically so good on the attacking side of Ascent. But again, nothing happening this time around. At least yet. At best, an 8-4 half.
Yeah, that's rough. They were the 3rd best team on attack coming into this. Statistically.
It's just staggering compared to history.
And you have to remember, 100 Thieves not playing this map that often. They only played it once, stage 2.
No fake this time around. Nothing else really going on. It's going to be a 5-man push right into A, and Stellar's able to keep some of it at bay, at least for now. Asuna is still playing back the flash. Patient on the swing. He goes the other way. Asuna has so many targets in front of him. The paranoia to help. Stellar cleans it up from up top. Now Baby Bay has to tuck tail and run for the fences. Operator in hand as he tries to keep it into the next round. The only consolation for an otherwise disastrous round.
And they are dominating the gun rounds. FaZe's only wins. I mean, one of their only wins was that eco round after the pistol. Remember the 4-star round? Ooh. Okay. And
Well, they found him.
are they going to run? Stellar's here. Ooh.
Last
They've got
round
money.
in the half.
And it's the last
Plenty
round,
of
too.
money.
If they got that out of his hands, I mean, that was a massive tool. That was really, really impactful. And I did misspeak. 100 Thieves. They played it twice in stage 2. I just remember that loss against XSET and think that was their only time to play it. But I was thinking of Haven. And this is our most one-sided half so far this series.
Yeah, I told you guys it may be a banger because the first 2 weren't, and, well,
Ooh.
may have been wrong.
Go for the classic paper X there, the TP into the smoke with the haunt over top. And the KO flash as well to cover the haunt, but there's just nobody there, unfortunately. Cool idea, though.
Can Baby Bay find anything with the op? The rest of his team is Spectres. Right, nothing really to work with here. Now, they have a couple of ultimates that can perhaps get something going. Dicey maybe can get that Tour de Force online, as it seems like they try to take B main control. But Will, with the op, drops Baby Bay. Another drone in his face. There's a Hunter's Fury. You hear the ult come out. It was all just to get some info. Superman understanding. Oh, he committed? Paranoia out. Bang. Backside. Poised. Falls. Fly with the flash in his face. FaZe outnumbered. Can Dicey do it? With that operator, it's Superman who does. 3v2 here in favor of 100 Thieves. Spike well out of reach.
Oh!
But FaZe don't seem to care. They've turned this into deathmatch. Can Bang do it
30
himself?
seconds left.
Remember here,
Outnumbered.
already used his ult here. And there's a trip here to spot out the flank. Oh, and the TP caught from Dicey. So it'll be a 9-3 half, and that Dicey recovers in FaZe as well. What a good round to come back on, but it's still a tall mountain to climb. Go to a quick break. When we come back, we'll see the conclusion.
A crippling sense of foreboding pervades the server as FaZe find themselves staring up a 3-9 half in map 3. 100 Thieves had full control, and they've cruised their way to this point. The one maybe silver lining is that both teams are statistically very bad at each of these sides when it comes to Ascent.
Sure. It might be foreboding the scoreline, but it is going to take a curse. And I also want to temper the expectations here for 100 Thieves, because that's pre-LCQ, those stats. They went 6-6 on attack against NRG. So we'll see if that actually holds up. I think it might have changed already.
Nice seeing Baby Bay both dropping a couple of pot shots. Bullets just narrowly whizzing by the ears of their opponents.
Flies low. Stellar could easily kill him here with this wall up. And the pinch is huge.
And he feels the pressure. That shot lands. Is he expecting another? Yeah, he is. Look at him. You see where the rest is going to come from. We call it Dicey and Baby Bay, and they do it themselves. A Prime Gaming flawless as they get to 4.
The Bash Bros are active. Baby Bay and Dicey on this pistol round, monstrous. But these shots from Baby Bay. are out of a scary movie, man. This is every single shot, minus the first, a headshot. And 100 Thieves had, I mean, that was a perfect strat call against what was happening right now. They had the wall up potentially. They didn't opt to go for it. And Baby Bay continues to try to be active here, getting all the way. Oh, just the knife too.
Oh, and he's still going. He's still going, padding those stats, baby. Farming his way through this round. 100 Thieves with nothing but pistols. But they're down to 3 members left as well.
Teleport's ready.
Fly's got the Ares on that B site too. With this advantage, usually, I mean, this is a 5v3 now. But FaZe has been phenomenal
Down B.
throughout this map on getting these first kills in the first place. Don't give up the gun. Don't give up the Phantom. Ooh.
Nah, Baby Bay's going hunting, man. He wants more. He's got to get away with 21 HP.
And they got the spike on the other side too, so.
This is what we call a wrap.
Yeah. On this round. What damage can Bang get done? We saw nothing here.
Nope.
But we did see that importance on Breeze, how easily FaZe could claw into 100 Thieves' bank because of poorly converted anti-ecos. This one, well done for them. 4 players remain. And they already got the op for Dicey up. Plus he has armor. He needs to have a performance here.
I feel like he's been quiet for a lot of the series.
Yeah, I kind of feel like he's been quiet in LCQ entirely, too. Working against EG, obviously he has flashes of brilliance. And he is a very consistent player, but I just don't feel like we've gotten any of those massive maps from him that he definitely gives us sometimes. Minus that 6 OT game, but there's the first kill. And Baby Bay, too. Again, here we go.
They continue to push forward. Now Fly is spamming through the wall. Baby Bay not quite done yet. Again, those blades still in hand. Understanding, yep, Stellar's up top. Tries to land it, but no, it's Dicey.
One enemy remaining.
They have single-handedly accounted for the last 8 kills that have gone in favor of FaZe, if I'm not mistaken. Leading into the previous round, and who knows how much further back than that.
Yeah, they're dominating.
I guess it'd be double-handedly, right? Single-handedly, because it's 2.
Well, the combination, you know, the Bash Brothers together, single
Appreciate
entity. There you go. But they have 4 hands, so it's kind of awkward.
I've lost. I've lost. I'm poised. I'm pretty sure poised just ruined the streak. Either way, a lot of heavy lifting on the side of Baby Bay and on Dicey. Poised getting in on the action too. And again, man, you talk about comebacks. You talk about the ability to get some momentum going their way. It has to be those 2 players, I think. We talked a lot about Supermen, and for good reason.
Yeah.
But their calling card are these 2 guys right here.
Remaining.
I mean, these are the guys who have the tools to do it, you know? I think Copenhagen was the time where everybody realized, hey, you need a good controller. But also, those controllers down the line didn't necessarily, I'm thinking Mard, I'm thinking Mind Freak, didn't necessarily provide that consistent, crazy performance that we got from them at the beginning of that tournament. So Supermen starting off strong, it's hard for them to be consistent. Meanwhile, Dicey and Baby Bay should, on the roles that they're playing right here. The Chamber Jet
Let's go here.
has to be good.
It's their job. Yeah. Well, for 100 Thieves here, you wonder how tight a grip they have on this game. A 9-3 half is quickly evaporated. It's turned into a 9-6 debacle that has the potential to get worse. You look at 100 Thieves, they don't have guns here.
Bring them down.
While that has been a non-factor else at other times on this series, it doesn't seem like it's going to be the case this time around. Once again, a sense of inevitability. His face just ripped 100 Thieves to shreds.
That flick from Superman was disgusting. And I really like how also they're just nullifying these slows from Stellar by just walking away and not continuing to chow within.
Last player standing.
Stellar once again heavily outnumbered. Dicey once again with the op kill. Flya gets a defuse. FaZe get to 7. I know I just mentioned this, but I got to bring attention back to it. It was a 9-3 half.
Yep. And we've only been in this half for like what? Like 5 minutes?
30 seconds, it feels like.
Yeah. 4 quick rounds, and yeah, I mean, you have to be hitting the panic button right now for 100 Thieves.
Stop the bleeding.
Call a doctor. His name, Mike's HD and Sean Gary's right now. They got to figure something out. Because these early picks, and there's not even anything really that special in terms of the,
really not.
you know, the opening kills that Dicey and Baby Bay are getting. It's just good anticipation from them, a good understanding about what's about to come from 100 Thieves. But it's not like the same game as it was against EG, for example. Poise was setting up so much for those two guys, and Superman as well. This time, they're just working the map.
Last five rounds have gone in favor of FaZe.
Yeah.
Momentum heavily their way.
It's going to take a lot to stop this. Last time 100 Thieves called a timeout, which was, you could have seen it on the screen there, was the last 5 rounds. Or last 6 rounds of that half. That 6th round, they called it, and they got 5 in a row. Has to be a good response here. Otherwise, FaZe is going to run away with it.
Yeah, but even half of that, right? You find half of that success, and you're in good waters.
Yeah.
I'll find you.
But we'll see what they can do. Again, 100 Thieves looking for something. Dicey not getting the opener.
So close, though. I mean, inches away from Asna. Seconds later, and Asna would have been killed through the smoke.
100 Thieves looking to work towards A. They have some presence. That way, the flash going to clear through into tree. Poise has to take a sharp step left. While Superman still playing back in wine. You see Poise has showed up as well. The paranoia, not going to hit anything as the rest of 100 Thieves have not aggressive forward.
Just walks out of that, though, and they fall out of the wine setup, which I think very important here. Even though 100 Thieves didn't have the tools really to clear out wine, the split makes it difficult to hold that position.
It's interesting. Flya just droned his way into B main, and Bang swung out to drop it. I think off of that, FaZe do not feel like they can rotate back A, even with everything that's in their lap right now.
Oh, God.
Baby Bay flashed up. The one-way goes in favor of Asuna. And now the ult comes through Poise, trying to hold his own, trying to keep him back, and Poise gets 3!
30 seconds left.
Oh, it's so clean! Is this the back-breaking round? Or can 100 Thieves somehow rise back up? Stellar's left alone in with 1v3. Poised weak, 13 seconds left. He's got the spike, but he's going to have to get a move on. He's going to have to scurry his way forward. And as soon as they hear the tap, you know they're going to swing, and you know they're going to get the kill. Poised with 4 on the round. FaZe get to 8. The lead, it's gone.
As we get to the tail end of this game, I just think Poised heating up at this point, too. This off angle, phenomenal. Let's just say, Mr. Fourth Quarter runs in the family, bro. What a time for him to show up.
It's just come by committee in these last couple of rounds for FaZe. And you mentioned ball. It's going to take something massive for this bleeding to stop. It wasn't there. There's a good chance it doesn't come through here either. Bang was nothing but a marshal.
Another position here for FaZe trying to get an opening kill. Once again, not going his way. But it didn't matter the last time. They lost it. And they still got the round. Remember, 100 Thieves have not won a round this half.
Outrageous scenes, and it doesn't seem like it's getting much better, at least this round. Yeah. Serious trouble for the 100 Thieves camp here. Will's able to stop this from being a flawless. Nothing else. Baby Bay dropping some cover with the Cloud Burst as Superman's trying to anchor the site back, and he seems to do okay for now. He's kind of within reach, but again, the guns just really make it impossible. Asuna has the Vandal, and look at him. Poor guy. Tucked in the site. No one around him. No friendlies, anyway. Dicey cleans him up. We're tied at 9.
All tied up. Well, it feels like early in the half, but it's not. 6 rounds of elapsed, and it's all gone FaZe's way. What a comeback right now. And I think we forgot so far in this series because we haven't needed it, but FaZe is a very streaky team. They really are. That's what their identity was on their run to third place in stage 2. And it looks like that still is here. I mean, we saw it a lot in the EG game too, so I don't know why we forgot. This is, I mean, you don't think there's a way to stop them right now.
No. They live and die by this, and the Spark has become a fully fledged fire. What do 100 Thieves do to stop this? Can they stop it? Icy with a rare miss. Turns out the guy's human, but he did bang him. Look at it. Derek, 14 HP left. Oh, boy.
And he's going
Going
aggressive.
up top.
Look at him. Look at him go. He just got a 3 spray down because they're not checking the bottom. They're so focused on a lot of the other setups that FaZe was running in the prior rounds, right? The wine setups. They used the knife early there. A lot of utility to try to actually hold on to A main. And I just love how he takes extra space knowing the situation, knowing that 100 Thieves is trying to go for this split onto A.
And when you're reading teams like that, bro, you get a little confidence. You take another extra step forward, and that's exactly what happens. You're rewarded in a massive way. It's just been it's not over. It's far from it, but this has been a colossal fall apart by 100
30
Thieves.
seconds
100
left.
Thieves is going for the save right here, and there's 30 seconds left, but FaZe have gotten them so corralled. There's a lot of space in A main they think that they could be in, but Bang is or Superman's clearing that right now. They're not going to hold on to these guns, Doug. I don't think they will.
You're just feeling so much pressure from everywhere. You see Superman on the
10
minimap
seconds
swinging
left.
out too. Bang trying to get the kill. The
Last player
paranoia
standing.
swings through, and
Spike
as much as
down.
Superman was weak, it doesn't seem to matter. You're right. The kills come through. The guns on the floor, and the Prime Gaming flawless to get FaZe to 10.
Do they even have another timeout? I don't think so. I think they've used both their regulation timeouts, so no contact with the coaches. This is the non-clearance from Baby Bay. They just destroy
Spike down A.
the
Flawless.
idea from 100 Thieves. Remember when I said Asuna and Bang had A on lock when they were going through Cat?
Teşekkürler.
Yeah, no, I mean, it fits. Yeah. It's really FaZe.
Play, let's play.
Stingers on board.
4 of them too for 100 Thieves. And a ghost. Now Will did use the sort of force. As he has the Baby Bay continuing to cause problems as they just waltz. They walk right into his crosshair, and yeah, they didn't have much to fight back with. But Baby Bay has gone feasting. Look at him going up top. Drops another Prime Gaming flawless back-to-back as Baby Bay gets 4.
I think I saw this game in 2021, man. Baby Bay. Vintage on this map. I mean, well, we were talking about it on Breeze when he's W King with an op, but I think the Phantom W King, when he gets a couple kills and just dashes forward, that's the type of thing that I'm like, okay.
Now, it is, you know, we talk about Baby Bay getting those kills, but Superman repositioning to land the paranoia into mid to help him out was massive.
Yeah.
It was very well set up. Yeah, Baby Bay gets all the kills, but give Superman a little love there, too. Now 100 Thieves back on a buy. Windows of opportunity shutting quickly.
And another first kill here. Res immediately, but here's the Nightfall.
The Nightfall only hits 1, I believe. I don't think there's enough really going on here. Stellar's going to try to go up top of the wall. Can he find any kills? Can he find any value? Flya spam, Dicey falls. Oh, and Flya is still trying to do it backside. He's going to have to do it himself.
Baby on the
Baby
flank.
Bay is on the other side, yeah, but is the timing going to work out? Of course it probably will. It's Baby Bay. Yeah, it does. He now goes on top. And Baby Bay
Last
gets a
player
second.
standing.
Derek left alone in a 1v1. He's got a Phantom. Baby Bay with blades. The dash activated. The spot comes through and the bullets land. Baby Bay does it again. FaZe at 12.
He just doesn't stop. A brilliant round, too. Mechanically and game set. I mean, he updrafted onto Stellar's own wall after he killed him and got another kill with it. That's disrespect to another level. And there's I mean, you can see it in the gameplay. There's literally 100 Thieves are out of ideas. Completely out of ideas. And FaZe is already calling the anti-strats. They already put Superman up on top of this bricks. They have 3 players here on the safe side. Baby Bay is one of them. And they're so ready for this.
They can smell blood in the water, man. 27 and 12. Again, Baby Bay fully activated. Blade Storm to work with too.
Powerless.
No command, Superman playing this tight corner. You hear him pass his way through. Baby Bay tries to clear him out. He's been taken care of. Superman's able to get two. Now Dicey, can he do it himself? He's got the op up top. Drops Derek, 3v3. His Asuna still has to hang around.
Teleport's ready.
Oh, he's trying to keep things back himself. Spike just out of hand. Dicey gets spammed through. It's dropped into a 2v2. Flya and Poise trying to keep back 100 Thieves. Bang and Will. They're not going for the spike, man. I don't feel like they can because of Heaven being controlled. Gets to a 1v1. Bang! No! Flya does it!
Win.
The rematch goes in favor of FaZe as they steal Ascent right out of 100 Thieves' hands.
A 9-3 comeback. The curse is full real at this point, at least for FaZe. What type of
least today.
energy was that, man? It is so strong from them.